So the origin of the 5 rules of doubles was sometimes when I played way back when, I didn't always have the opportunity to have the same partner. So I came up with basically these guidelines that would help me adapt most of my play to my partners. The first rule is always move with your partner. And it's move back, move to the side, move to the side. In general, there's one ball in play, right? And sometimes you forget to move or adjust to what's going on with the ball. So, just make sure that you're moving in a way that allows you to get into position for the next shot, and that you're moving in a way that supports your partner. So that's the first rule. Second rule is always move forward. I would try to serve and volley and return and volley as much as possible. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't serve, hit a first ball and then move in, or return, hit a first ball and move in, or return, wait a little bit and then, throw up a lob and move in. But always try to move forward to finish the shot, because the net is the best position to see most of the court from, right? If you're up on top of the net, you have most of the angles. The further you move back away from the net, the more your angles are sort of obstructed. So get forward. The third rule is play to the deeper person. And the reason why, and this is a little tricky because, you have to sort of get a skill. You sort of have to develop the ability to read where your opponents are. The reason why you play to the deeper person is because it gives you more time to get into position and more time to adjust to the shot that's coming. If you hit to the person who's already in position at net, then what happens is that person usually can act before you can react. So if you play to the deeper person, that allows you and your partner to work in tandem, isolate the person who's further back in the court. And sometimes that could even be like the person who's further back in a 2-up exchange, right? You just find a way to get it to that person to get as much time as you can to react. Cover the middle. You do not want to get beaten in the middle. The middle is the percentage play. So if you could take away the percentage play on the court, you force them to hit out towards the alleys. And if they could hit out towards the alleys and hit out to like this amount of space each time and they beat you, that's great. But force them to hit away from the middle of the court and punish them when they do. Know the 50-50 person. 50-50 person is the person that you would hit the ball to if you could hit the ball to anybody on the other side of the net, right? You would hit it to this person. Why? Because presumably that person would miss more often than not. Now, a 50-50 person isn't necessarily a 50-50 person throughout the whole match. It could be during any given situation, right? Like, so at 3-all, one of your opponents could be playing a little bit more loose and could be flowing, but when it comes to 5-3, he's now the tighter person, and you and your partner have to figure out who you think the 50-50 person is and play to that person. Conversely, if you are the 50-50 person, which oftentimes, I was, you have to be ready to make sure that you are ready for the shot, to come at you. So if the person is playing at you, it gives you an opportunity to have a preemptive strike if you know that they're coming at you. So just be aware of who the 50-50 person is on both sides of the court, your partner, yourself, or your opponents. Hopefully the 5 rules will help put us all on the same page when we're playing and help us to be better competitors and have more fun out there. Good luck.